Good. Now, so the graph shows Perez's journey from, let me use my pointer. Okay, the graph shows Perez's journey from his house to his grandmother's house. Yes, it should certainly will, Jaden. All of the lessons that you have missed, if you go, once you log in, you will see at the bottom where they have all the lessons that you have missed is posted there. How long will Perez take to travel the first 20 miles? So 20 miles, so first 20 miles. So you go up to 20 miles right here, come across, and come down on right here. And this will tell us how long it took for him. So long means time. Now, before we begin, when you have a travel graph, the first thing you try to do is establish what each one of the lines represent, what they value, what is their value. Are they trying to let this person in? Is it 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Okay, try it. Come on. All right, trying to let this person in. Okay, good. So is it 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Does each one of the lines value 2 minutes, 3 minutes? We need to find out what each one of these lines value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half an hour. What is half an hour? If we want to write it in minutes other than half, how would we write it? Place it in the chat box for me, please. 30 minutes. Good. So we thank you very much, Davario. So here, what we do is we count the minutes. We count the line, the spaces on the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have our 30 and we divide the amount of lines by 30. So that was 5, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. So each one of these lines represents 6 minutes. So each one of the lines represents 6 minutes. Each one of these represents 6 minutes. Okay, good. So that's how we would determine how much each line represents. So half, so it took Perez half an hour. Question B, here, and then come down and see it right there. How long did Perez stop for after 1 hour? So we want to go on the 1 hour line. Come on. See there, right here. So we said each line represents 6. So 1, 2, 6 plus 6 is equal to 12 minutes. How far from his home was Perez after 1 hour? How far? So we go on the 1 hour line. Do not use the microphone, please. Place it in the chat box. Miss McIntosh, can you turn off the microphone for me, please, ma'am? Please, turn it off for me because I don't want to have to put you out of class because there are other students coming in and they're dropping off. Okay? Good. So how far from his home was Perez? How far from his home was Perez after 1 hour? So we go on the 1 hour and we come up. Go on the 1 hour, come up, and we look across. This home, this is where the grandmother lived. Let me get my pointer. Okay, 60 miles. So this is home. This is where grandmother lives. Here, go on the 1 hour, go up, and look across at the miles. See it right here? So 60 miles. Okay? Now, if you want to show up, like how I draw that in, draw it in and then read it. And then you could work it out from that. How far is it from Perez's house to grandmother's house? How far is it? So this is here, this is Perez's house, this is grandmother's house. So 90 miles. How long did it take for Perez to reach grandmother's house? From here to here, right? He left home at this time, half an hour, 1.5 hours. Okay? Or 90 minutes. Thank you. Right? 1.5 hours or 90 minutes. Calculate the average speed for the entire journey. So this is the journey here. So the formula for finding average is distance over time. Thank you. So 90 divided by 1.5. The distance was 90 miles. The time was 1.5. What we do is we change the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. 2 times 1 is 2, and 1 is 3 over 2. Right? Now we take the fraction and we turn it upside down. Change the sign to multiplication. 90 times 2 is 180 over 3. And 3 times 1 is 3. 180 divided by 3 is 60 miles per hour. Okay? This is 3 points. So you have to show the working. You can't just write the answer. You must show your working in order to get all the points. Any questions? Any questions, students? Okay, let's move along. And remember I told you, make sure if you have your book, most of us have our BJC compiled booklet. Have it with you because I usually provide the paper that it came from, meaning the year that the question was written. So the graph shows Lionel's trip to the beach and back. And are measured in miles. How far away is the beach from Lionel's house? Can anybody guess? Place it in the chat box for me, please. 6 miles. Very good. 6 miles. How much time did Lionel spend at the beach? Now, before we ask that question, what do you think each one of these line value? What do you think each one of these line value? 6 miles? Okay, 6 miles is first. What do you think each one of these line value? 5 minutes. How did you find 5 minutes? Explain to me how you found 5 minutes. Put it in the chat box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So 6 minutes, right? At 5 minutes. So you're absolutely right. So now calculate. Here, we notice the rest period, or this is the time he spent at the beach. So how much time did he spend at the beach? How much time did he spend at the beach? 35 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you are absolutely correct. Let's keep going. Very good. Y'all doing good. Which journey was quicker? Going to the beach or back home? This is where we stopped yesterday. Which journey was quicker? Going to the beach or back home? Going to the beach, back home. Okay, why do you think going back home was quicker? Back home. Okay, and we can prove that because here, going to the beach, it took us half an hour. 5, 10, 30 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going back home, right here. 5, 10. So let me go again. Come on, come on, come on, come. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So going back home was shorter. How far did he travel altogether? How far did he go? How far did he? 12. Yes, he did, because very good. He's 6 miles. He traveled going to the beach. And 6 miles coming back home. So you add the two together. 6 plus 6, which will give us our total miles. Okay? So very good. Mr. Kilaram, Renayo, and Deshaun. Very good. Good. All right. How much time did Lionel spend cycling to and from the beach? No, what we did was we added, Jaden, what we did was we said this is half an hour, which is 30 minutes. And we counted the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we divided by 6. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. That's how come we got 55 minutes. Ooh. Anybody else have another answer? How much time did Lionel spend cycling to and from the beach? Someone say 55 minutes. Okay, I need to see it. 50 minutes. Ooh, 1 hour. Let me see what this is. 50 minutes. Okay, only 4 persons answer. Come on now. Come on. How much time? How long? How much time did Lionel spend cycling to and from the beach? Because we know he had to go to the beach. He cycled to the beach and he came back from the beach. 55 minutes, 55 minutes. Okay. 55 minutes. How much time did he cycle to? 55 minutes, 55 minutes. Let me see who else. I don't see nobody with the right answer yet. Nobody. No one. I saw 1 hour. I saw 55. I saw 50 minutes. I saw 55. I saw 60 minutes. I still don't see the correct answer. Okay, so let's look at it. 60 minutes. So here, she left home at 2 hours. No. Anybody else? 1 hour and 30 minutes. All right, that is the correct answer. 3 o'clock she left, right? He, because that's finally. So that's a he. So he left home. Let's put our guide in. So this is our guide right here. Let's go. From 3 to 4 is 1 hour, right? And from 4 to 4:30 is a half an hour. So 1 hour and 30 minutes, or an hour or 90 minutes, or you could say 1 hour and 30 minutes. Any one of those is correct. All right. So any one of these answers would be correct. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Don't write down, because you see, everybody write the same answer down. No, that don't have to be correct. Not because everybody wrote it down, that means that it's correct. Okay, let me see if I can write on this screen. Doesn't mean that it's correct. Okay, let me see which screen I'm sharing on. I'm trying to see the screen that you, I wonder if I could move this. Why can't I move this? Okay, let me see if I can write on here from over here. Okay, so that means y'all see on this side. All right, let me bring my eye indicator back over on this side, because I'm Using two screens today. Students, tell me if you're seeing one or two screens. Tell me what you're seeing, students. Hi, two screens. Okay. All right, let's see if we can fix this. Come on. Okay, so tell me how much screen you're seeing now. Tell me I'm one. Okay, so this way it's supposed to be. Okay, good. One. Okay, awesome. All right. Good. Now, so any one of those answers are the correct answers. Okay, so now let's clean this up. So now we're on the right. We're going right. So let's clean out the answers. Calculate the average speed per hour for the entire distance traveled. So 3 points, speed, distance, time. So you write in the formula, it probably come in last, but that's okay. 12 and totally travel 12 miles. 12, 6 going to the beach, 6 coming back. And in total, we say it was an hour and a half, right? So change this into an improper fraction. And the rule for dividing fractions is change the fraction upside, flip the fraction upside down, right? Okay, let me put some of my work over here so I can see better. So we change this upside down. 12 times 2, which is equal to 24 over 3. And 24 divided by 3 is 8. Okay, not sure why my speed distance. So this should be my formula. Distance is equal to speed, speed is equal to distance over time, right? So that should be my formula here. Good. So now let's move along to another question. So that was 2001, paper 2. So that was an old paper. Okay, good. Now let's move along and let me see if I can get where I want to go. 2007, paper 2. Let me see if I am from where I want to go. All right, come on. Come on. Okay, just trying to see where I want to go. Okay, all right, good. What time did Sarah leave the beach? Okay, what time did she leave? Come on. Okay, all right. What time did Sarah leave the beach at 10, right? Okay, I'm just trying to find my screen again on this. Okay, so now we're good. So 10, right? Good. So, come on. Okay, good. How far is the clinic from Sarah's work? How far is the clinic from Sarah's work? So 6 miles. This is Sarah, work here, and this is the clinic up here. So 6 miles. Oh, come on. Why isn't it coming on your lawn? So this the miles here, right? This my mile here, right? Good. And so 6 miles. Okay. Now let's move along to another question. Question C. Sarah stopped for a rest. How long did she stop? Now, what do you think each one of these lines represents? What do you think each one of these lines represents? Harold, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Anybody else? Or Tashawn, Harold, Stefan. Stefan say 3 minutes. Tashawn say 15. Abigail say 20. Let me see who else says something. You see? Remember, I'm reading the chat, whatever you're placing, I'm reading. So, Harold say 30. James say 15. Deshaun say 15. Stefan say 3. Abigail says. Talir says. Stefan says. I agree with everybody. It is 15. You can agree with everybody. Ali. No, you have to come with your own thought, with your own answers. With Ali. No, sir, don't go like that. Abigail says 20, 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, good. So here it's 30 here. So we only have 2 lines. 1, 2, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. So it is 15. So Sarah stopped for rest. How long do you think Sarah stopped for rest? Let's map out where she rested. So Sarah rested here. How long did Sarah rested for? How long did she rested for? Come on now, place your answer in the chat box because I'm reading it. Okay, 15 minutes. Very good. How far did Sarah travel before taking a rest? 2K, 15 minutes. Whoa. So here, how far did Sarah travel? See the Sarah traveling here, right? And then you go over on this side. See it right there. So you could map it out and you will see it. Okay? Can't see it by just reading it, then map it out so you could see it. All right? Good. Now let's move along. So that's D. Now let's look at Zane, don't write on the screen for me. Let me just deal with that quickly, please. Don't write on the screen, okay? Don't do that, Zane. Don't do that. Just give me a minute, students. I don't know how we got him to do that. All right, don't do that, Zane, please. Okay, do not do that. Just give me a minute, student. I need to deal with that. Okay. Okay, good. So we should be good now. Don't write on the board, okay? Don't do that because that don't make any sense. How far how far from the clinic was Sarah at 11:15? How far from the clinic was Sarah at 11:15? And if you write on the board, then that means Ms. Thompson have to put you out, okay? And I don't like putting students out. So let's map it out. 11:15. So that's 4 miles, 6, and the clinic is at 6 miles. Here. So 6 minus 4 is equal to 2 miles. This 11:15 right here, come up, this is 4, and the clinic is at 6 miles. So 2 miles. All right, 2 miles. How much further had she to walk after her rest period? How much further? 4, okay? Very good. So 6, take away 2 will give us 4. Why is this taking so long to come in? Come on. Which will give us 4 miles. So 6, she was here, and then she had to go here. So 6 take away 2 is equal to 4 miles. So it's your paper. If you see a question and you're not sure, map it out. See, like how I was mapping it out? Map it out where it can make some sense to you. What was our average speed, or where you can see it clearer? What was our average speed for the journey before the rest? Distance over time. What was the distance before her rest? 2, right? What was how far? What time did she take to get to at 2 miles? See it right here? 10:30. So that's a half an hour. So this would be 2 over 1 divided by 30 over 6. Here, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and she walked for 2 hours. She had already covered 2 kilomiles. So we set it up, right? Flip this upside down, because that's what the rule told us to do. Now, either you could cancel it here, or you could take the long way out. Okay? You take the long way out. 2 times 60 is 130. 1 times 30 is 30. Let's cancel it out and make it easier. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 4 kilomiles per hour. So let's go over it again. What was her average speed before for the journey before she rested? Here at 10:30, the time she covered 2 kilomiles. That's the distance. The time was 30 minutes. So 30 out of an hour. You take this, the rules for dividing fractions, change the sign, the multiplication, and flip the opposite fraction upside down, and we did that. And we say 2 times 60 is 120, and 1 times 30 is 30. We cancel it out, cancel out the zeros out to say we are dividing by 10, and 12 divided by 3 will give us 4. Any question? Like I said earlier, map it out. This your paper. Map it out so it can make more sense to you. Okay? Good. Let's go on to another question where Kevin rode his bike from his home to a friend's house. On the way, he had a flat tire. This is 2008 paper 2. How many minutes after he left home did he have a flat tire? Can anybody tell me? First of all, what does each one of 45 minutes? Okay. How many 15, 45 minutes? How much does each one of these lines represent? Each one of these lines. How much of each one of these lines represent? Okay, how much does each one of these lines? 15 minutes. So 15, 30, 35. Okay, tell me 15. So 15, 30, 45, 60. It's worth 15 minutes. So 45, let's see how long. So it said right here, and he stopped right here, right? Because this way he had to fix it. They said, how many minutes after he left home did he have a flat tire? Okay, so 45 minutes. Let's keep going. Good. Write your answer. So this was the answer from part A, 45 minutes. Write your answer as a fraction of an hour. How would we write that? 45 minutes as a fraction of an hour. 45 minutes as a fraction of an hour. How would we write this? Three-quarters? 3/4 of an hour. That's interesting. 3/4. That's still interesting. Oh, 45 over 60. Okay, let's put 45 over 60 and see what it says. What number can I use to reduce these two numbers? What number can I use? If you write this is correct. 5. 45 divided by 5. Let's go. It's 9, right? Okay, so let's go and let's see if we right. 60 divided by 5. 12, right? Now, which number can we use to reduce this? 3. Okay. 9 divided by 3. 12 divided by 3. So 3/4 or 3/4. Okay. So this is only 1 point. So if you add this, or if you add the 3/4, it's still right. Okay. That's why I said that was interesting. And make sure you are not none of those students who are just putting in, like other person said, I agree with what everybody write. Make sure you're not just agreeing with it because you see everybody put 3/4. Make sure you understand it and you work it out to be 3/4. Okay, let's continue. Well, this time has rolled by so quickly. He then walked the rest of the way to his friend's house. How far did he walk to his friend's house? How far do you think he walked to his friend's house? He then walked on the rest of the way to his friend's house. Remember, he had his tire got flat, right? His tire got flat. And he had to walk he walked the rest of the way. See here? This where, here, remember the tire got flat right here. And this is friend house up here. So 25 take away 20 is equal to 5 kilometers. All right, good. Now let's move along. At his house, he repaired the tire, played video games, then left. How long did Kevin stay at his friend's house? Let's put our map in. So 60 minutes or 1 hour. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 60 minutes or 1 hour. Calculate the average speed after he left his friend's house. Whoa. Distance over time. So, the time he left his friend's house, he came back home. Okay? So the distance is here. Calculate the speed after he left his friend's house. Okay, after he left his friend's house. Okay, so here, for the store, sorry. So he went from his friend's house, from here to the store, right here. So 25, and this where the store is. Let me see if I can draw it. So let's, okay, I thought I had it drawn it. So let's go again. All right, so here, come on. Oh, goodness. All right, let's go again. So from the store, why am I not getting a straight line today? This is supposed to be easy. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so from the store, right? Friends. So 25 take away 10 is 15. How long did he take? Now let's look at the time. Let's look at the time, okay? So this is where he left here, right? Right? Until he reaches store. Sorry, we're going the wrong way. Here, right? Store. So we need to count it. 15, 30. This way he left. 15, 30. So you could write it like that, or you could write it the other way, or you can write it like this. Remember I told you, you could write on it, this is your paper. So 15 over 1 divided by 30 over 1. Either you could write it like this, or you could write it like that. Again, let's follow the rules. Change the sign of multiplication, flip the fraction upside down, and then let's wake it up. Take that out to make it easier, right? I'm going to take the shortcut method so we can finish. 3 can go into itself once. Three can go into itself once. 6 can go into 2 times. 15 times 2 is 30. Right? And when you multiply it, you get your 30 kilomiles per hour. How I found 30? Because we using this right here. And we say each one of these lines represents 30. Okay, that's how we found 30. If you were listening, if you came on early, the first thing we said to do is find the value of each one of the lines. Now, let's see, because this is going to shut down in a couple minutes. What was the total time Kevin stopped during the entire journey? Okay, so just ignore this. Good. So, distance, the total time. Let's clear this up first. Total time. What was the total time Kevin stopped during the entire journey? Right? From here. 15. And he only stopped for a minute here, so we couldn't even add this. He stopped, sorry. Let's see why this. Because he had to stop at his friend's house, so this definitely ain't right. Okay. So what was the Kevin stop? What was the total time Kevin stopped during the entire journey? Well, from here, 5, 15, 30, 45, 60. So an hour and 15 minutes. Right. Good. All right. So this is another one. I just needed to get where I wanted to go today. And this is not where I really want to go, because this is basically the same. So let me see if I can find where I want to go. So we can see, because when we come back next week, I want to deal with a different topic. Come on. Okay. Okay, so we could go here, right? How long does the graph shows an athlete on a run from bridge M to bridge T and back. Bridge M to bridge T, and then he came back. How long does the athlete stop? How long does the athlete stop altogether? What is the value of each line? What is the value of each line? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the value of each line? Let's do this quickly before the class shut down. Come on now, we have 8 minutes. Let's see if we could wrap this up in 8 minutes. Come on, how much to see? 15 minutes. Okay. Okay, 15 minutes. So here we have right here where he stopped. So 15. So he stopped here. 15. 15. So that's 30. So let's go. 15, 30, 45. Actually, this is more than 45. So this 30. So 15 and 15 is 30. And right here was 1. So that is 45. So you stop for 50 minutes altogether. Good. So 50 minutes, not 45, sorry. So let's try it again. 15 and 15 is 30. Okay, and then this 30, so 1 hour. So he stopped for 1 hour altogether. 1 hour altogether, he stopped for 1 hour. Okay, so let's make sure we have the right answers. 1 hour. At what time does he arrive at Bridge? At what time does he arrive at Bridge T? Bridge T. What time did he arrive? What time does he arrive at Bridge T? See Bridge T right here? Only one person? Okay, let's go down. 12 noon. Okay, good. 12 noon. Very good. Okay, we see. Why did this come up? Is this the same tape? Okay, I guess I didn't change this. Okay, so let's just make the correction as we go along. So he arrived at 12 o'clock. Right here. Right? From here. And go across. So 12 o'clock, right? 12 noon. So we're going to correct this as we go along. Okay, so there's still in the correct one that I should have up. But we're going to use it nevertheless. So that's 12 noon, right? It's 12 noon. So nevertheless, we're still going to use it. Because we only have a couple more minutes. Good. Now let's move along. At what time does he arrive at rest B? Stop. On the return run. Let's read again. At what time does he arrive at rest B? Stop on the return run. So he ran. What time did he stop? Stop on his at rest stop B. Come on now, talk to me. Talk. What time did he arrive at rest stop B? This rest stop B here. 11:30, you're sure? On the return run. So go and run, return run. 1:15, so let's see. Let's draw it in. So rest stop B, right here. Rest stop B, let's go, and let's go across. And let's go this return run. So this sim right here, right? Now let's come down. Sorry. Okay, so let's do it a little bit better than this so you can see it clearer. I don't know why I'm not getting it straight today. So here, come on now. Let's use this one. Rest stop B, mop it out, mop it out, mop it out, mop, 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 mop it out, mop it out, mop it out, right? That's him there, coming down. Now let's come down. Right, so 12:45, right? Right here. Good. Very good. 12:45. So all you gotta do, mop it out. Mop it out and look at it. 12:45 p.m. Very good. That's Latalia, Kaden, and somebody else. Okay, a couple of you. All right, so now let's keep going. How far has Norman cycled? Why do two of these look different to me? Let's go back. Okay, these look like two different things to me. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, let me stop. I need to look at this because these look mixed up to me. Come on. Okay, how did you get in here? This is in the middle of where it ought not to be. Okay, so where are we? We were here, we were here. Okay, so this should be here. Calculate the time taken for the entire run. Calculate the time taken for the entire run. Time taken for the entire run. The entire run. Entire run. Started at 10. 10 to 11 is 1 hour. 4 hours, very good. So 10 to 11 is 1. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Excellent. Calculate the mean speed. Now, they could use average. They could use the word average, but instead they use mean because remember another name for average is mean. So total distance traveled was 24. And the time was 4 hours. So 24 divided by 4 is 6 kilomiles per hour. Okay. Let me look at the time. Oh, so 2021, right? Oh, the time is going to. How far is Mana from Bixby? 18 miles. How long did the car stop? 1, 2, 3. Okay. How long did 36 minutes? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the time wrapping up. That's what I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 25 minutes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of these are 1 minute. So how long did the car stop for? Right now, 1, 2, 3. So the car stopped for 3 minutes because these are in minutes. Okay, so it'd be 3 minutes. Okay, let me look at the time because this is going to shut down. So 3 minutes. Okay, let's go quickly. All right, you got 1 minute and this is going to shut down. Okay, how long did the journey last? How long did the journey last? 18 minutes. 20 minutes. Sorry, looking on the other side. How long? 20 minutes. Time. Calculate the average of the speed, including the stops. So sometimes it could say excluding the stops, excluding the stops. So let's do this quickly before it shut down. Distance over time. The distance was 18. The time was 20 over 12. Flip it upside down and work it out. Work it out. Cancel it out. Right? Cancel. 108 divided by 2. 54 kilomiles per hour. So we're going to stop here. When we come back on Tuesday, we will look at 3 more. That's saying one saying excluding the rest stop. Some could say include the rest stop. Some could say excluding the rest stop. So everybody have a good day. Bye bye.